We never returned to Let's Play Avernum. First thing I'm gonna do is talk to her and sell her some stuff. Sell everything in the bag. Just to make sure. Now that alchemical equipment. No, whatever. All of that was only worth 52? But that thing alone said it had a value of 40. And that crystal said 60? What the f... Oh, I totally got ripped off. Now, okay, so I was looking at this earlier, and that minus 5% chance to hit, does that mean me? Like, a minus 5% chance to hit me? Or do I have a penalty for hitting someone else? Because that's a damn expensive shield just to, miss all the time. And I could really kit everybody out. But let's go have a look at the weapons shop first. Avernum. I could buy some javelins, I don't need them. I've got the bronze. Okay, so that's nothing that I need. What I actually need is the stuff he's got on the wall here. Iron dagger. I wonder if I can just walk around until he... Care to see what? Demon Bane? Demon Slayer? Yeah, I would. Do you have that? Well, I do have to come back to this town, unfortunately, because a few of those quests need to be turned in here. So I can't really just steal everything. So anyway, these three here are all for Fort Dovno, which is up and around here. So that looks like where I will be heading next. So let's just go do that. Now I kind of wanted to go back up here and... I can't interact with that still. Oh, no. What I'd wanted to do, actually, now that I have that boat, I kind of wanted to go down here, although that leads to the Tower of the Magi. Well, that road does. This little area might be a complete secret. Get out. Ah, who's this? There is a human woman and a group of goblins hidden back here. A strange combination. They saw you coming and are prepared to defend themselves. They don't seem to want to fight you, though. You back away. Relieved, they return to their work. They seem to be digging a tunnel out of the back wall of this passage. But what could they be doing? I mean, I don't think that I should really just leave them alone, because, I mean, why else would I come here? And there's axes here, which I assume means like some kind of combat? Okay, you know what? Quick save, and let's go do this. Oh, good grief, this might be a terrible idea. Yeah, I think this was a bad idea completely. Oh, what? Dazed. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, maybe I can do the same thing. Buy myself a little time. Oh boy. Okay, I can see 2 turns until we're... Oh, Jesus. I can see this is going to be a major problem. This was a dumb idea. Let's just continue on. Oh, there's some javelins over here. Ah, wait a minute. I should go around here. Oh. Oh, that's just that hatchet. Never mind. Let's actually do something this episode. So I need to come back, and there's those gremlins up there that need something to make them happy. Now, what is this place over here? Another camp. Oh boy. Well, unless there's a mage here, we should be alright. Let's go do this. A small group of goblins is camped at the base of the east wall. They watch you warily as you approach them. There aren't too many of them, and they aren't well armed, so they also don't seem to want to fight. You know what? Let's attack these bastards. Revenge! I can't flee this battle. I should have saved. They might have some good stuff here. Then again, they might not. Battle discipline. Nice. Okay, she still does not have battle discipline. We're going to use defense. And why don't we do a daze to try and spare myself being overwhelmed. Ouch. Okay, that wasn't terribly effective. Let's do a smite. Still not very effective. Just shoot him. Damn it! Stupid. Well, I just managed to skip a turn that I didn't want to skip. And she's pretty good with a bow. Maybe I should just sort of leave her to that. Maybe I should have given Mycroft a bow after all anyway. And he's pretty good with a sword, though. Oh. Not very effective. Alright. Well, someone leveled up. You search the goblin camp. They were desperately poor, but you do find a handful of grimy copper coins. Please don't boot me out. I needed to pick that shit up. Damn it! god damn it. I could have picked up that stuff. Lesson for next time. Damn it. Okay, Fort Dovno. I don't know who I need to talk to. We'll just talk to everybody. The Dovno Inn. And people here are pink. Let's talk to Caius. You see a small, worried man in long robes. They show the wear and lichen stains that come from heavy travel. A holy symbol hangs prominently from his neck. He invites you to sit with him. I'm Caius, a speaker of holy chants. Come and join me. I don't mind some company as I take a rest from my journey. May I ask why you are traveling? I bring the word to the flock. I once did so in Formello, but now I am moving to safer ground. Why'd you leave? I was assistant priest there, but the raids got too much for me. I worked for Mother Claudette, a good, fine woman. Plus, she had the ear of the mayor. If you're ever there, mention my name to her. She'll help you get started, or get settled. As for me, I'm off. What can you tell us about Formello? It's a city to the north. They've had troubles, though not as bad as down here. The worst thing that happened so far is that some Nephilim spies stole the mayor's necklace. He laughs. Sounds trivial, I know, but it's supposed to have powerful magic. Still, the attacks were starting to increase. I'm glad that I left. Where are you going? I'm going to the great cave where things are calmer. He looks worried for a moment. Or so I hear. The great cave? What's that? You really don't know much about Avernum, do you? It's far to the south and then west. It's the largest cavern in Avernum. It contains a number of cities and forts and the castle, the capital of Avernum. You should try to see it if you ever get the chance. Tell me about your holy symbol. He holds it up. You see that it is a tiny die forged of silver. I am one of the speakers of holy chants, and yet I am no missionary. What do you worship? Nothing and everything. Everything is vast, and only those who strive and risk all can prevail. He looks embarrassed. As I said, I am no missionary. You can learn more of our path in one of our temples. There is one in Formello. I would like to learn more holy rituals. Then travel north to Formello. If you would expand your magical knowledge, there is much to be learned there. Great. Talk to Jake. You meet a farmer named Jake. He spends his leisure time here in the inn playing chess against all comers and making friendly wagers on the outcome. A few minutes of observation reveals that he is a fearsome opponent. Not wanting to lose any money, you quietly move on. It's a pretty tame gambling here. Let's go talk to a soldier. I received no response. Okay, let's talk to Alice. This inn is clearly much frequented by merchants and warriors, the ones who pilot caravans north and south. The proprietor waits impatiently behind the counter. Stop gawking, she snaps. I'm Alice, and this is my inn. We have drinks and supplies. Sometimes we have rooms. That's all. Any gossip? She takes your coins, inspects them, nods, and pockets them. Then she says, haven't heard a thing. I knew that was going to happen. Let's check this barrel. There's nothing in there. Ooh, maybe I can pick up some dice. Because I got rid of mine when there's a board game there. You know what? I probably don't need that. That's stupid. Although, maybe if I... oh, there's a broom. Maybe if I have to go to the Temple of Chance, that will help. And there's a whole area over here. Okay. Maybe I can, like, sacrifice some dice and get something for it. Iron. Carol, a healer. Looks like she's got some stuff in here. You see a tall, attractive woman with short, dark hair. She studies you carefully as you approach, clinically searching your bodies for any sort of damage. Welcome, warrior. I'm Carol of the Hammer Clan. Hammer Clan? I wouldn't really trust a healer named Hammer anyway. A healer by trade, my skills are much in demand in this fort. What services do you provide for Fort Dubno? I heal the soldiers of this rather struggling outpost as best I can. It's a difficult but necessary job. Struggling? What do you mean? Between the bandit raids and the Nephilim, there is no end to the wounds I must tend to. We're always looking for help against them. You can find out more from Captain Johnson. Where is he? He's in the central barracks. He's a harsh and cold man, but a skilled commander. He scares us all, but he keeps us alive. If you want to help us in our struggle, he's the man to talk to. What can you do for me? Alas, I have no potions to spare. However, if you pay for my time, I can share with you a few minor rituals for focusing a patient's natural energy to heal wounds. That sounds great. You can only teach me minor rituals? That is so. If you wish to learn more powerful techniques in the healing arts, go north to Formello or south to the Tower of Magi. Okay, what can you teach me? Way too expensive, although it says pretty average. Protection, improve curing, improve minor heal. Well, not worth it. At this point, anyway. There's a back door to something over here. A weapon shop, apparently. It's Dr. Grimmett. The man in front of you is huge, leather-clad and grimy. He holds a very large hammer. The heat from his forge leaves his face flushed, and the red stands out dramatically against his pale skin. He looks over your weaponry. A warrior, I see. I'm Grimmett. I sell blades. Best you can find in the East Gallery. Nice shop. Are you the Fort Smith? I am the blacksmith around here. I repair weapons and the like. You can buy some here and sell your spares as well. Is there really a demand for blacksmithing? Oh yes, soldiers need fresh weapons as fast as I can provide them. The raids have been coming faster and faster. Who's doing the raiding? Mainly from bandits, lately with the big kiddies taking up the slack. There used to be lots of farms to the north. Used to be. Now we're the only fort in this area. He pauses to think. You know, we could always use some help. Talk to Captain Johnson in the guardhouse across the street. Let's see what weapons he has. Oh my. Now see, he sells iron, so clearly there must be a way for me to do something with that. Before we go anywhere. Alright. Let's talk to Captain Johnson. Whoa. Remembering what you saw on the job board in Silvar, you tell Captain Johnson of Jay's plight. He nods. I could use another blade. I have a scout going to Silvar soon. I will send word to this young warrior. He tipped you a handful of silver coins for your trouble. Okay, great. So, I don't even have to take care of that now. Right? Yep. Okay, let's take care of this before I forget, because clearly I forgot. Let's increase endurance for now. What is this? Parry. Well, that could be useful. Sharpshooter, I don't really need that. To unlock those, though, I need to pick one of these. Post and dual wielding. Well, that's not good for me. No, that could be good too. You know what? I think right away I need to work on the basics for a while. I'm not sure how many levels there are and all that stuff, but it seems to me oh, wait a minute here. Okay, I don't want tool use, but first aid heals me at the end of battle, just a little bit. So I think I can't take first aid. Damn it. Well, I could do tool use, but that just seems wasteful. Cave lore sounds good too, but okay, we'll do quick action for next time so that I can get lethal blow. Sounds really good. Wait a minute. With a melee or missile. Okay, good. Your turn now. I want to give you some more endurance. And... see, I could do first aid, but I want to do tool use, because the higher my tool use, the better chance I have of opening stuff. But I also want to make sure that I'm working on my weapons. This is going to be a very, very slow leveling process, I can tell. Warriors and archers. Well, maybe increasing endurance just for everybody. This time around I'll do that. What is this? Increases the effectiveness of all your spells and then gives resistance. Well, not terribly useful right away. Oh, I needed to increase this so that I could have access to more spells, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. I've got another one. Now let's do this. Let's just... oh, I can only do one per level, okay? Now why did I put that many points into this? Or is that by default? Okay, I don't have hardly any combat on this guy. Let's put one in cave lore just for the hell of it. And she definitely needs some health here. Okay. Why don't I put one there to increase the effectiveness of that? And I think I want to boost up her archery. You see a large bearded man in gleaming steel armor. An iron halberd is strapped over his back. Clearly he must be the captain of this fort. He's a grim man with cold eyes and a huge variety of scars. Fortunately, he doesn't look unhappy to see you. So you're here, he says. I got word promising warriors arrived in Fort Avernum. I won't pretend we don't need the help. I'm Captain Johnson. I'm in charge here until we get a new commander. Tell me about the fort. I've been in charge of it since our commander died. They should have replaced me by now, but the castle is in no hurry. We were meant as a staging post for merchants heading north to Formello and south to the Tower of Magi and the Great Cave. We weren't intended to be the protectors of the whole Eastern Gallery. We just ended up that way. What happened to the commander? Fell to an arrow while attacking a band of brigands. Not a savvy fellow. Was put in charge of this fort in more peaceful times, and he never adjusted to the harshness of life. Why haven't you been replaced? He raised a mailed fist and slams it into the desk. Because I get results. Because we kill without mercy. Because I live to see Nephilim blood flow freely, and they won't promote me for much of the same reason. What can I get here? Healing, some crude supplies. Walner can make potions. If you want to get proper equipment to learn magic, though, you'll have to go north to Formello. Okay, how can I assist you? I could use some help protecting this fort from the bandits and Nephilim. It's my job to not rest until all the vermin are dead. But you have all these soldiers. What can I do? Our soldiers are the best, but we can always use some adventurers, too. The bandits are off balance now, and we can really use help against the Nephilim. He practically spits out the last word. There's a weird gleam in his eye. Tell me more about the Nephilim problem. His face twists in a cold grin. It's a little disturbing. Vicious vermin. I'd love to strangle everyone. They're building a new fort to the north, and I sent a small group to check it out. All of my scouts were lost. We need to burn out that lair while it's small. He grins. Of course, we're getting them back. We got one of them in the cells. dying slowly. I'd like to help you with your Nephilim problem. Alright then. The new Nephil fort is to the north. It's being dug out by goblins right now. If you can kill their commander, come back here and talk to me. I will reward you well. Well, I can't really... We'll go with this one, just because, that last one we faced was a bastard. Neville prisoners? I hope you kill them. I can't stand those feline savages. Besides, we might get points with him. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. I don't go in for that mercy to non-humans drivel. If they fight us, they pay. Tell me about the bandits. I'm not too worried about them. They live in the fort to the northwest. They destroyed several farms, but we're wearing them down. I'd like a chance to fight against some bandits. Can I help you? Definitely. The bandits have overrun a ruined fort to the west. They're led by a powerful mage. If that mage were gone, we'd have a much easier time dealing with them. Kill the magician, and you will be well rewarded. Okay, so... Oh, it didn't actually put that on my... Oh, wait a minute. It did. I've got 2 at that location now. Alright. So what's in here? We will kill you all. Maybe I can talk to this guy. Level 10. Wow. Special encounter. You find the body of a human brigand. He apparently died of starvation. Although the heavy flogging he received couldn't have helped him to stay alive. Life in Avernum is hard, and thieves and criminals who end up in Fort Dovno receive no mercy from the captain. Just shackles. That's it. All the crap he could have been carrying. Not a damn thing. So there's a window here. I can clearly see him. There's a lone Nephil held in his cell. His fur is matted and greasy, and he is clearly starving. A long gash on his leg festers untended. Sign says jail, authorized soldiers only. Okay, that's going to be too difficult to pick. Pen and ink, papyrus, iron. Oh man, it's just so damn tempting. Alright, let's go over here. Jason's farming supplies. Oh my, look at all that stuff. Bowls and rope and boots and actually nothing useful at all, but there are shovels. A tall, peculiar-looking man dressed in leather sits by the counter. He has long hair and a broad smile, and cold, calculating eyes. "Hello," he says in a soft voice. "I'm Jason. I sell supplies." "You sell supplies? Isn't that a bit vague?" "Well, I used to sell farming supplies, when there were farms. Then I diversified." Diversified into what? Into supplies for more esoteric nature. Of a more esoteric nature. When there were farms? What do you mean by that? There are a lot of brigands in these parts, not good, respectable thieves, savages. They've been attacking the farms. There's one band of them in particular that I'd like to see dealt with. Perhaps I could help you. Perhaps you could, at that. Go straight north towards Formello, and you may meet a group of bandits which has been extorting money from merchants passing by. Deal with them, and I will pay you handsomely. Great. Can you be more specific about your trade? No. He thinks. I only sell supplies for farming. He makes little air quotes with his fingers when he says the word. I did that too, actually. When I said that, I made the air quotes. If you want to do some trading, I can show you what I have. Otherwise, please leave. Alright. Oh, it's that kind of farming. I get it. That sort of disappoints me because I'm not exactly in the mood for a game that's going to make me do a lot of that. There are no words, just the design of a bow crossed with a javelin. Let's talk to JR. A small, slender woman sits behind the counter, working on fletching an arrow. Years in the underworld have made her skin white to the point of translucence. She holds up the arrow, inspects it, nods her approval, and sets it aside. Then she looks up at you. Welcome to my workshop. You can call me JR. I offer fine tools for puncturing one's foes from a safe distance. What kind of missiles do you make here? I make and sell archery supplies and javelins. Let me know if you want to purchase something. My stock is kind of low. Most everything I make has been going to the soldiers. Seems like a very violent area. It is. Sometimes I wish that my business was not so healthy. Who have the soldiers been fighting? To the north, goblins Nephilim. To the west, brigands and the rare Slith Zerakai raiding party. The Empire has sent us all to a violent and dangerous land. Do you know where one might learn about archery? I've been known to share my secrets, but only to ones of adequate prestige to be worth my time. Okay, can I buy some stuff? Well, again, I don't really want to spend all that money. Ooh, Walner. The man behind the counter is short and heavy set. He wears mage's robes, not crisp and clean, but ratty, as if he's been traveling recently. The air in here is a thick medicinal scent. Has a thick medicinal scent. There is some alchemical equipment sitting on the counter. The man sees that you notice it. Difficult to find supplies down here, but I manage. I'm Walner the Sage. Welcome to my shop. Look like you do a lot of traveling. I try to be a sage, but I've been seeing a lot of action lately. He looks down at his robes apologetically. I also need to find my own supplies. Sounds exciting. What sort of action were you in? Captain Johnson enlisted me to help out against the foe. I was on a raid against the bandit fort up the hill to the west. It was a mess, but we fared much better than the group that attacked the Nephilim to the north. None of them returned. He looks at you hopefully. You know, if you want to help, you can speak with the captain. What sort of supplies? Mold and fungi. I use them to make my potions. Any of the sort you find, you can bring to me. I've been trying to find a source of mandrake and grey mold, but I have had no luck. They're terribly rare. Okay, what can a sage do? Well, my specialty is alchemy. If you have foraged any lichen or moss or fungi with the proper properties, you can show them to me. If they are fresh enough, I can make some for you. For example, if you brought me healing herbs in adequate quantities, I could make you healing or curing potions. Even better, with the right mix of herbs, I could make a brew to speed you up in combat or restore your magical energy. Very useful. Much in demand. Now a curing potion might be helpful. Yeah, let's do that. You give him the herbs and he sets to work. Soon, Walner hands you a clay jug filled with the bitter medicinal brew. Let's get another one. Okay. So now I have curing potions. And she actually has one as well. So, there. Now everyone can cure themselves of hostile effects, and we do not need to worry too much about poison now. I didn't check the crap she had in here. There's bows, javelins. Some coins. Is she gone? Yes, she is. Well. Cavewood longbow, that's what she has, but, damn it! Seen by who? Son of a bitch. Seen by who? What the shit? No, we won't take that. I'm already gonna get myself in trouble. Steal mushrooms from just a trash barrel? What's back here? Hiss? A lizard. A lizard is back here. I imagine that I might get some experience for killing said lizard. Nope. I can't even attack it. What's all this? Incense has some value. So do those, but... well, I'm kind of upset that we didn't actually get as much money as I was hoping for the first time I did that. I had a lot of valuable stuff. Supposedly valuable stuff. What is over here? Some dude. Scott. You see an old man sitting under a tree. He's fishing. Are they biting? They are. Catching plenty of the pale, slimy little monsters. What do you do when you aren't fishing? Well, not much. I used to be a farmer. Now I just do odd jobs. And fish. Sort of odd jobs. Foraging. Cutting down the cave wood and shaping it into boards. Burning trash and waste. Same amount of work to get done down here as up on the surface. Why'd you stop farming? He speaks loudly for the first time in anger. Those cat bastards! They burned my farm! They wanted the land, so they took it! Johnson sent out a group to attack their new fort, but they were never heard from. So I'm stuck here. Calms down and goes back to fishing. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. Let's just go up here, then, and deal with some bandits. Oh, good. Healing herbs. Let's go have a look around this corner now. Just in case. Okay. Well, so I need to... No, damn it. Stupid pathfinding. Oh, what was that? Goblins or something. Okay, so let's just follow the road, because that is apparently a safer way of moving. Ensuring that I'm going to get where I need to go. Beware, bandit territory. Oh boy. I thought that was a bandit. Alright, let's go up here. You are ascending a huge, craggy spire of rock, dominating this end of this huge cavern. An old road made of thick cobblestones leads up its side. Jesus. At the top of the hill, you see a crumbling fortress. It has a commanding view of the enormous cavern to the west. The fort is in ruins, though you can see smoke from fires inside. It drifts up into the still air and leaves a foul gray haze around the keep. You know what? Actually, let's go to this camp first. Oh, what is that? You find an abandoned campsite. There's a human body here, heavily decomposed. He or she died violently, probably killed by something with large teeth and claws. A stained and slightly rusty sword sits on the ground nearby. Take it! What could possibly go wrong? Oh, that's actually what I'm using. So I need to get myself like a long sword then. There we go. And I see some stuff over here. We may or may not want to engage it. What is that, wolves? Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go have a look. You encounter a group of hostile creatures. You have managed to escape their notice. Do you wish to avoid them? Well, I could have saved before doing this, but nah. Cave wolves. Okay. Shield breaker. A massive physical blow that knocks your foe back and leaves it dizzy. Wow. I'll take that. So, has she got... Well, she got this. That's something, I suppose. Very nice. Has he got a discipline yet? No. What new spells? None. Okay, what new spells does she have? Daze. Well, let's try that. See if we're lucky. I really need to work on some new weaponry, or getting some new weaponry. Missed. Don't miss. Very nice. Is there anything on the ground? I will pick it up this time. No. Okay. Well, I got some experience there. Okay, let's go to this castle. I think I'll wait though, and we'll enter that next time.